let's come now to PSSH Domain 3, focusing on teaching and learning, Strand 5, learning assessment. First question, which of the following statements does not describe formative assessment? Is it A, it may be seen as assessment for learning? B, is it assessment as learning? It is assessment as learning. B, it is knowing what the learners know and can do to improve teaching. And D, it may be seen as assessment of learning. So which of the following statement does not describe formative assessment? And karamihan ay sumagot, letter D. Assessment, it may be seen as assessment of learning. Right answer is letter D. It may be seen as assessment of learning. So yung ABC are statements that describes formative assessment. So, DepEd Order number 8, Series 2015, DepEd Guidelines on Classroom Assessment for the K-12 Basic Education Program. Formative assessment may be seen as assessment for learning. So teachers can make adjustment in their instruction. So kung sinasabi nating formative assessment as assessment for learning, ang kanyang purpose ay para po si teachers can make adjustment in the instruction. Baka yung strategy or teaching method na ginamit niya ay hindi akma doon sa competency, target competency. Kaya by having the assessment, the result of the assessment will tell the teacher na dapat gumamit ng iba pang teaching strategy or method. It is also assessment as learning, wherein students reflect their own progress. Kapag assessment as learning naman, para naman po ito sa mga estudyante, para mag-reflect ang student kung ano ang needs to be improved sa kanya. Yun ang pagkakaiba ng assessment for learning and assessment as learning as regards to formative, in connection to formative assessment. Tandaan ninyo ito baka yung maging twist ng question. Yung assessment for learning para siya sa teacher to make adjustments sa instruction. Ang assessment as learning para man siya sa estudyante para tingnan niya ang kanyang sarili kung saan siya magaling at saan ang areas for improvement niya. Okay? According to the UNESCO Program on Teaching and Learning for a Sustainable Future, formative assessment refers to the ongoing forms of assessment that are closely linked to the learning process. It is characteristically informal. Informal assessment. Formative assessment, it is characteristically informal and general characteristics ng formative assessment is informal and is intended to help students identify strengths and weaknesses in order to learn from the assessment experience. Formative assessment may be given at any time. Ito rin ang inyong dapat tandaan. Hindi lang yan sa last part ng ating lesson. Any part from the start up to the last, palaging nagpo-formative assessment si teachers. Hindi lang paper and pencil during by asking questions, di ba? Or observing the gestures, movements of the learners. When you ask question, nobody answers. Even yung mga bright students hindi nakasagot. That is formative assessment. During the teaching and learning process, it is also a way to check the effectiveness of instruction. Kaya, itong way to check the effectiveness of instruction, that is assessment for learning. Now, to help students identify strengths and weaknesses in order to learn from the assessment experience, that is assessment as learning. What is the primary purpose? Kulang ng purpose. What is the primary aim of formative assessment? Can answer this in 5 seconds. 5 seconds lang ito. Very easy. Sa Ma'am Susana during activities, tama. It can be done before, during, after the lesson. Correct. Okay. That's right. So, hindi na tayong tagal dito kasi letter E ang sagot. To inform and improve teaching. How do teachers gain deeper insights into learners' progress through formative assessment? So, anong sagot? Letter C. Right. Sir Abel, letter C. Sir Andres, C. Sino pa? Ma'am Nadi. Babae ba? Ito si Ma'am Nadi. C. Right answer is C. Observing and interacting with students. Kasi during class group activities, or even individual activities, di ba? You observe them, you go around ang ginagawa nila. Hindi uupo ka dun sa teacher's table at magsi-cellphone while that's teachers are doing the activities. So, when I go around para parang informal observation, nakita kong mga teachers talaga imbis na mag-go around while the students are having their activities, ay doon nakaupo lang sa teacher's table at ano sa cellphone. Next, why is it important for teachers to record formative assessment? Kahit hindi siya graded, di ba? Pero kailangan din siya i-record. Ha? Alright. So, set to compare students' performance, increase students' workload to perform instructionalization, or skip the process of like kahit 2 seconds, alam niyo yung sagot dito. Practice lang naman ito para ma-deepen ang inyong memory about formative assessment. Kaya I'm sure naman talaga may lalabas na question about assessment. Posibleng wala at walang imposibleng walang about formative assessment. Kaya paghandaan na ninyo ito. The right answer is letter C, to inform instructional decision. So kung magre-reteach ba, proceed to the next topic, magre-remedial, enrichment, at saka kung mag-change ba ng strategy, okay? Ang problema, sa na-observe ko, no? Dito lang ito sa aking experience. May mga ano, may mga yung sa final assessment, parang evaluation part, sa last part of the lesson plan or the lesson, parang hindi nagtutugma yung assessment sa objectives. Yun na parang isa sa mga needs to be improved ng aking mga teachers. Yung alignment of the competencies, objectives with the assessment or the final, yung last na tabla, yung sa later part ng lesson, yung tinatawag na evaluation. Sometimes may mga hindi nagtutugma. Next, how do teachers use evidence from formative assessment to improve their teaching? Ulit lang ito para ma-master talaga ninyo. Okay, 2 seconds. 1, 2. Sagot agad. Okay, letter B, letter B. Right answer is letter B by informing and adjusting their teaching methods.